Hey guys, I'm Sarah. I'm 19 years old. I'm a sophomore at Newberry College, and I'm from Greenville, South Carolina, and I am your Young Life leader. Well, I've always grown up in a Christian home. I was adopted when I was 3 months old, so ever since I was adopted, my parents pretty much drilled into me about Christianity, about Jesus and church, and my parents had made a promise to God and a promise to themselves that they would put me through Christian school all my life. And so Christianity, it was a really big part of my life, but it didn't really set in until pretty much now, because I went through Christian school all my life, and so I never had put my faith into practice because I was living out the Christian life every day. And I had a tragic loss in my family. My dad passed away when I was 11 years old, and so me and my mom had lived in Michigan at the time, and we decided to move away because it was just way too hard to live in the places that my dad was in, and it was just really hard for us. So we ended up moving here to South Carolina, and I've lived here for 7 years, and I started at Shannon Forest Christian School my 7th grade year, and that's where pretty much my life had begun, and pretty much that's where God has been testing me and trying to strengthen me through my walk. And when I was 15 years old, I started getting a lot of attention from guys, and I started doing things that I shouldn't have been doing with them. And at the end of result, I ended up being raped by a guy from MySpace, and the police were called. My mom was called at like 12 o'clock in the morning, and it was just a really, really bad situation. And that's when my mom had found out everything that I was doing behind her back. And it was pretty much a rough time, and it lasted through my junior year of high school, and I was a sophomore at the time. And I also dealt with, when I had dealt with that, I had to deal with who were my true friends, who had my back, and you know, who were gonna stay by me. And I felt like I was alone. I felt like I had no one. Like I couldn't even talk to my mother because I felt like she was just going to scold me and tell me what all I was doing wrong. So I pretty much had no one. And then my junior year, I was dating a guy, and he committed suicide on August 18th of my junior year. And that pretty much broke my heart, and I was going through depression and thoughts of suicide, and I never thought of killing myself. I thought that was crazy, like only crazy people do that. But when I had come home, and it was just a rough day, and I was just thinking of all the negative things that I've done in my life, and I sat there in my bed with a bottle of pills and a knife in my hand, and I had pretty much overdosed myself and sat there with a knife in my hand ready to kill myself. But I think my mom today, even for this, she had come up to my room, and she had found me crying and with these pills and the knife in my hand, and so she rushed me over to the hospital, and that's where I was held for 24 hours to make sure I was okay, that I wasn't going to kill myself. And I went through counseling, I saw a psychiatrist, and it was just a rough road. But obviously I did not kill myself. I'm still here, and I'm really happy to be here. God has definitely shown me a lot. Right now I'm going through Young Life, and I absolutely love it. And it has definitely taught me that the struggles you go through, there's something so much bigger in life. There's definitely a future for you. And I know that high school's hard. I know there's peer pressure. There's, you know, now it's even worse because of the media that we have out. But everything we go through is for a reason, and it's for God. Whether you're going through something horrible or you're going something great, it's all for the Lord. And now I am a Young Life leader. I am a member of Clay, and I just have the greatest friends that keep me accountable for things and, you know, just have my back. And I know that all the Young Life kids there, you guys have pretty much have supported me and made me the person that I am today. And I am just very proud and very happy to be your Young Life leader.